Is your Samsung top-load washer refusing to start, stopping mid-cycle, or acting completely dead? I'm Rory from AppliancePartsPros.com, and in this video we're going to walk through focused troubleshooting process to narrow this down fast. We'll access the main control board behind the console, verify that power is reaching the board, and then test the door lock and drain pump directly from the control using real connector locations and wire colors. This approach helps you pinpoint the problem before replacing anything. Let's get started. With over 2 million products in stock and the know-how to help you do it yourself, we are AppliancePartsPros.com. Before we begin, disconnect power to the washer by unplugging it or turning the breaker off. Next, shut off both the hot and cold water supply valves and disconnect the inlet hoses from the back of the washer. This helps prevent accidental leaks and gives you more room to work while the washer is open. For today's troubleshooting, we'll need a Phillips head screwdriver, a small flat blade screwdriver, and a multimeter. Remove the screws along the back of the control panel. Release the left and right locking tabs and lift the control panel upward, then rotate it forward to expose the main control board. Remove the dial selector knob. Remove the mounting screws securing the board to the console housing and lift it out carefully. Use the small flat blade screwdriver to release the tabs of the control cover and take that off. Before we go any further, quick safety reminder. This next test requires checking live voltage. Extreme care should always be taken to protect against electrical shock, which could result in serious injury. If you're not comfortable using a multimeter around live voltage, do not perform this test. Locate connector CN1, which is the AC power input to the board. Restore power temporarily for this test only. Go ahead and set your meter to read AC voltage. Take a measurement at the blue wire on CN1 to the white wire on CN1. You should read approximately 120 volts AC. If proper voltage is present, but the washer does not respond, the control board is receiving power but may not be operating correctly. Disconnect power again before moving on. If you'd like to learn more about how to safely use a multimeter, we've put together a detailed tutorial. Check out the link in the description. With power disconnected, move to connector CN8 on the control board. Go ahead and set your multimeter to read ohms resistance. Check the read switch using the white wire to the green wire. You should read approximately 0.2 ohms with the door closed. Next, check the lock contact on the white wire to the red wire and the unlock contact on the white wire to the blue wire. If the door is locked, white to red will read about 0.2 ohms and open when unlocked. White to blue will read about 0.2 ohms when unlocked and open when the door is locked. Measure resistance across the door lock motor using the black and brown wires. A good motor will read between 33 and 46 ohms. At CN4 and CN1, measure resistance between the yellow wire on CN4 to the black wire on CN1. A good drain pump motor will read between 13.5 and 16.5 ohms. By checking power into the control board and testing the door lock and drain pump directly from the board, you can accurately identify the failed component. Once you know what's causing the issue, head over to AppliancePartsPros.com with your model number to get the right replacement and step-by-step repair help. Thanks for watching.